They grew up in the same estate, breathing the same dusty air, chasing the same dreams. Kunle and Sadiq were inseparable, two boys who believed education was their only escape. Different secondary schools, same ambition. Every evening they met at the corner of the estate to talk about college, about success, about a future far bigger than the cracked walls around them. Failure was never part of the conversation. When the first entrance exam results came out, they stood shoulder to shoulder in front of the notice board. Their eyes scanned the list again and again. Neither name was there. The silence between them was loud, but they laughed it off. "It's just the first try," Sadiq said. Kunle nodded. They told each other delays were normal. Dreams didn't die that easily. The second attempt came with more pressure and higher expectations. This time, they didn't check the results together. Kunle saw his rejection letter alone in his room. Sadiq opened his outside, pretending not to care. By nightfall, both of them knew the truth. No admission, no mercy, no second chances waiting. That was when life truly started. Shame settled quietly. It followed them through the estate, sat beside them during greetings, and whispered in every laugh they heard from neighbors. Kunle withdrew, avoiding eye contact, shrinking into himself. Sadiq reacted differently. Anger replaced hope. Every passing joke felt like an insult. Every smile felt fake. They still talked, but the bond was thinner now, stretched by disappointment they didn't know how to share. Then, Amara moved into the estate. She arrived like a disruption, calm, confident, impossible to ignore. She noticed them both, listened to Kunle's quiet thoughts, laughed at Sadiq's bold stories. At first, it felt harmless, a distraction from failure, something new to focus on. But slowly, something shifted. Kunle began to notice how Sadiq's voice changed when Amara was around. Sadiq noticed how often Amara asked about Kunle. Conversations became shorter. Jokes stopped landing. Where there used to be trust, suspicion crept in. Each of them believed the other was hiding something. Amara never lied. She never promised anything. She simply existed between them, and that was enough. The estate noticed the change before they did. Kunle and Sadiq stopped walking together. When they sat on the same bench, there was space between them. Silence replaced laughter. Looks replaced words. Every small misunderstanding felt deliberate. Every delay felt intentional. One evening, Kunle overheard Sadiq laughing with Amara. The sound stayed with him long after he walked away. That same night, Sadiq saw Kunle and Amara talking quietly by the gate. Neither of them asked questions. They had already chosen their conclusions. What failure couldn't destroy, comparison finished. The final confrontation wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. Two former friends stood facing each other under a flickering streetlight, years of loyalty reduced to clenched fists and burning eyes. No punches were thrown, but something far more permanent broke. Amara walked away, calm, untouched. Kunle and Sadiq went in opposite directions, carrying the same failure, the same bitterness, and the same regret, but alone. In the end, it wasn't rejection letters that ruined them. It wasn't the system. It wasn't even the woman. It was pride, silence, and the inability to survive disappointment together. Some friendships survive success. Very few survive failure.